Welcome, citizens. Jedi is here. Wow, that was a little bit of a screw up on the start, but yeah. Hey, we're out trying to make some money for the next patch and buy some ships while they're cheap. And I'm on with Tracer. Tracer, I'm back. Say hello to the internet.
What's up? All right, where we at?
I'm in Crusader, around Yella, and
I see.
moving the boxes. ABID display info 0.
On my way to Crusader.
Well, can't say he doesn't like it.
All right.
Let's go streaking through the quad.
Yeah. Right away.
Boom. Done. I think. Oh no, there's one more.
Oh boy, stop! Yeah, please stop screaming.
Right. Ava display info 0. Yep, so that was 1.2 million in the bag right there.
You know, sir, one day I'll be on your level.
You know, it's just all stuff you learn.
Yeah.
And
Also, it's shit that you hoard and collect help along the way, as long as, you know, they serve a purpose, unlike the 890 jump.
mhm.
It's just one of those my cock's bigger things.
Yep. I'm sure they're gonna nerf this eventually. But
They are.
it's
They are. The only reason why it's so lucrative right now is they wanted a lot of people to jump on the bandwagon and figure
Yep.
out all the exploits that way. So when it goes live,
Yep.
they yeah. That's literally what they did. Yeah, so I tried to jump out my vulture earlier today. That's how I got the crime stat. You know, I was like, oh, well, you know, let me go see how lucrative this shit is. You know, I saw somebody ship their freaking server hopped. I'm like, let me go down there. I'll just freaking see if he's around. If he's not around, I'll just freaking, yeah, crime stat. I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm like, well, might as well just keep scraping it now.
all right. Personal salvage. Hammerhead cleanup.
Yeah. Last night, man, I got all excited. I'm like, yes, finally. Freaking, I was just about to make my way out, and I looked at my account. I'm like, oh, I gotta wait one more day. Shit, I don't have enough.
Yeah, the Phoenix is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, it's 5.5. Just over 5.5. I got 4. Yeah,
And-
so I was just waiting for you to log in, like, let's go. And then I tried to be a bum. I'm like, yeah, somebody want to just give a bum like 1.5 mil so I could go buy this damn shit finally.
So in your vulture, you could do these same missions. You just have to do them with smaller ships. And they're still quick
Oh
and
yeah,
fairly
no,
profitable.
I did.
Hmm.
Yeah, I looked at them. I was looking at them. They're hella
Where's
far away
7?
from usually where I'm at, though.
Yeah, I do most of these in I do most of my stuff in Crusader or ArcCorp. But I keep on wishing I would do them in Microtech, but I just never do. I love Microtech as a planet. I think it's really cool, but I just never end up playing out there that much.
I'm a hardcore guy. Like I hate the planet.
Hmm.
I hate the planet. It's like one of the more difficult to land in. Area 18 just sucks dick.
Oh,
Just be real.
I got it. I got good tricks for that though.
Yeah, I figured out a couple. I went down there. I
Mhm.
forced myself to go down there several times to figure it out.
Mhm.
And yeah,
All you got to do is go to the center of town, and it's due west exactly, the landing
Yeah.
area.
uh,
But one before I had that figured out, I hated it too.
yeah. Well, now I know what it looks like, from the air. So
Ava, steady as she goes.
that was the
Stand by.
biggest thing, is trying to eyeball it for the first time. Like, yo, what
Standard
the hell does
impulse.
this thing even look like? Yeah, and then I went down to another planet. I think it was Hurston with the floating fortress.
Orison. Orison's the floating planet. Totally not Bespin City from Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I went down there to figure out, find some place to explore and yada yada yada. Man, listen, like everything's just city down there. I'm like, yo, where's all the beautiful freaking scenic locations and shit? All right, now I gotta zero in on you now. I'm at Crusader. All right, so you're all the way over there.
Yep. Head to Yella and then.
Yeah, I tried to upgrade the ship. The Connie I got. I think I just looked at the components
Hmm.
that I already had to give me a reference. So, and then I just got something that was in its price range because I figured it wouldn't fit anything bigger, and anything smaller would be useless.
Yeah. Did you look at Urkel? Urkel.games? That's the place you gotta go. That'll let you plan it all out.
Well, I was just so happened to be at the location, so I just utilized whatever was there.
Oh, okay. No, you definitely want to
you
go
know
to
what I mean?
Urkel. You definitely want to go to
Yeah, I
Urkel
was
so
probably
you
at the
can.
wrong site or wrong place altogether for the components.
Oh no, but yeah. Urkel.games on the web. Yeah, it'll because it won't let you choose components that won't fit. And then it'll make you a shopping list, and then it'll tell you all the locations that those things are available at. Makes it super easy. But most of what you need is probably either in ArcCorp or Orison. That's two main places I end up going for a lot of stuff.
Oh, you know what?
Okay, but I'll stop.
All stop.
I haven't had an excuse to use this yet.
The claw.
Whoa. Now that was cool. I'm not gonna lie.
What'd you do?
Where are you? I took my Connie out. So. Let's see.
Oh, it's doing the... Oh, where's it going?
Oh, it's just so cool. Okay. Where the fuck are you again? Oh, you're over there.
There, I see you. Hey, Metalis. Alright, let's get these aimed up here. Be right about there.
How do I open the window?
Where are you at on the ship? Are you in the... So there's two hatches on either side of the kind of the middle part, like before the butt starts.
No. I'm looking to get out of the fighter that I'm in.
Oh, yeah, you should be... Sometimes they're bugged. They're definitely bugged trying to get it docked back in again, but you should be able to just hold F and click on it to get in.
Trying to find No, I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just trying to get out the damn thing. I just can't find the damn button to open the cockpit. Now where the fuck?
Oh, you're already in the...
Yeah, I'm sitting outside your window somewhere. I'm in like a little P-52. Oh, I was by you.
Yeah, I don't see
Oh yeah,
any.
there you are. I'm right in front of you. I'm right behind the hammerhead.
Oh, behind the hammerhead?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you way down there. Yeah, I would go to the...
Oh, wrong
yeah.
button.
Yeah, go farther towards the back of my ship, and you'll see that there's some hatches back there you can get through. Yeah, to get out of that one, just hold Y, and you'll pop out of the cockpit. All right.
Doesn't want me out.
If you hold Y, it's not letting you out.
Nope. I'm stuck.
Hold F and just look around. There's an exit seat or a open canopy or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was been looking all over. Haven't found one yet.
Yeah, look way off to the left or the right. All right, did you manage to
Now
get
I'm
out?
stuck.
Does that have an ejection seat?
I've already looked. I've looked literally everywhere, and the kids. Oh, what's that?
Maybe display info too. The server doesn't look like it's having a ton of issues.
Hmm.
61 people. I don't think the server's having a lot of times. If you can't get up out of a seat, it means the server's having a lot of issues. But
Good old YouTube.
yeah, I mean, generally you should be able to just like look, you know, off to the left or the right, and there'll be,
What the
you know,
hell is
some
it
kind of
called?
a
P52, Starling.
what are you looking for?
It's the ship that I'm in. That little thing that comes with the Andromeda.
Oh, it's a P-52. Is it the no, is it the Merlin? I can't remember. One of
Jesus,
them's a
I was
Merlin.
muted this whole time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, P-52 Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why no one was answering. Jeez.
We just don't like you anymore, Metalis.
I kind of thought that. At least you didn't have to hear me griping at the cat who's trying to lay on my lap.
Christ. This is annoying.
Yeah, you got he's stuck in his P-52, so
Yeah, I think far left or above you is where the exit thing's supposed to be.
mm-hmm.
Also, usually holding Y or double tapping Y.
Yep, that should work.
If that doesn't work, I guess Alt F4. Combat log and start over. At least you keep the gear that's on you.
Truth. I'm gonna go organize these boxes.
I guess I'll run to Hurston and pick up the Corsair again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Oh, okay. What ships do I need to be buying this week? And yeah, A2 for sure. I'm gonna get the Phoenix and the Taurus, and like I still don't have a Cutlass Black, and I'm like, you know, Cutlass Black. Yeah, I need all the Cutlasses.
I don't need the black. I got a blue and a red. That's more than enough.
And a 400 and a 600i for sure.
Yep. Got those already.
Yeah, I know you do, but I don't. So
The only thing I don't really feel like I want to get back is the Carrack. I just didn't use it to justify the cost.
Mm-hmm. I
And
mean,
everybody else has one, so.
yeah, it's not like, yeah. I mean, to me, Carrack is still must-have because it's unlike the 890, can land anywhere you need it to land, and it has a regeneration. So
I was landing with the 890. It was doing just fine, even if I had to, dwarf the bunker.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Now do that at a space station.
Hey, you just kind of land across the two pads.
Yeah.
You're a jerk, and like the Reclaimer can land on one pad. The 890 has to land the ass end on the big pad, and the front end on the narrow one.
Yeah.
You block both pads.
So
I've done it. It works. Plus, 890 flying it around just more comical. Said dwarfing a bunker when you go to land. And it actually has cargo you can get to. If I want to take a decent ground vehicle, like I want to take a Spartan or something like that, I can throw it in the 890, no problem.
yeah, that's why.
Can't do that in the Carrack.
That's why you gotta have an A2.
Yep, got the A2, the C2, the M2, Cat.
I think that the M2 might be the only one that I don't get, because I just don't use that nearly as much.
I saw it as I used the M2 as my vehicle carrier.
Mm-hmm.
The A2, you can get a vehicle or so in there. It starts getting kind of crowded, and you can only got one entrance, which kind of sucks for the bigger vehicles. And then the C2, you want to keep it free for cargo.
Yep.
So I just saw the M2 as vehicle carrier.
The M2 with my Pisces is my poor man's Carrack.
The A2?
The A2, yeah.
Need to have a fully crewed A2 mission one of these nights.
It's
See
honestly,
how well one gunship can do.
Yeah, and it's honestly probably not bad for just doing ERTs and cargo, right? Because we're not pulling, 400 SCU of something anymore.
Right. Picking
So
and choosing what's worth a damn.
fully manned would be would kick us some serious ass for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do if you already bought all of them? Amit, I don't know. What the hell? That thing just fell out of nowhere.
All
And-
of what?
He owns all the ships. Buy
I'm
copies so that you can have them in different locations.
Yeah, that's what we were joking about. Is the next thing to do is to hit. Okay, so that was hilarious. I had a box
Need a
fall.
C2 in every port of call.
Yeah, we just have a C2, an A2, and an 890 in every port.
Yep.
And at first I laughed at that, and then I'm like, you know what? I mean that could, right? And you're just using like a little commuter ship to get around to wherever you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
wherever you're doing
okay.
bounties or having to find a good haul, you're
Yeah.
not that far from a cargo ship.
That's right. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of okay with that.
Kind of why I left my Cat up at Tressler. At very least, I got something up there.
It says I'm gonna log in just to do that. Don't blame us for your lack of funds after that.
Wait, what?
It's gonna go
Go
buy
broke buying a bunch of ships.
a ship for every port.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, seriously though, there is a part of me that's just like, wouldn't it be great if I just had, all my normal ships, like a Crew L1, Arc L1, Port Tressler.
Well, until they implement some kind of a delivery fee as opposed to an insurance fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's how insurance is gonna run soon. Like, you're gonna pay for X amount of claims. Like 100 claim, you like example, you'd only be able to claim your shit 100 times, and then you'd have to re-up your insurance.
Yeah,
Nah.
you're probably gonna have the renewals, but you probably end up like if they do something for a limit, it'd maybe be like a pay an extra premium or something if you extended your limit.
Yeah.
They're not gonna say you can't get your shit back. That's not gonna go over well. There's gonna be a lot of people who are like, "Fuck you, I will take my money elsewhere."
Yeah.
Especially the ones who are like whales who spent so much money on the game, and
Yeah. They're gonna all have
they're gonna
lifetime.
be like, "No, you are gonna give me my stuff back. I paid."
Besides, a lot of them are gonna have lifetime insurance on stuff that they bought anyways. So.
Yeah. They're damn sure gonna be pushing it forward after that. I doubt they'd go that route. That'd piss people off too much.
Well, Amit, thanks, man.
Nominal fee to renew it or to up it to the next tier or something like that would probably be more realistic to see.
Why isn't it snapping? Snap 2. Come on. Oh, those don't snap? I thought they snapped to... They don't snap to the second level. There. Never mind.
What ship are you in?
I'm in my reclaimer. I'm doing hammerheads.
Ah.
Just padding the account a little bit. Don't know how much I'm gonna spend here. I gotta make a spreadsheet and prioritize. You know, probably most expensive to least expensive. Because I think, you know, like a Cutlass Black isn't going to be that much more expensive than it is now, I don't think.
Is it? It's only like 2.5 now, or 1.8, whatever it was.
Yeah, so, you know, it's going to go up. But something like a... The A2 would be a lot more expensive, I'm sure.
This player ever notices. So there's a player at over here at New Deal.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing on the dang terminal. So I'm hiding behind the couch, crouched down, peeking around the corner. See if he even notices.
You should just jump out and use local comms to say boo. Maybe put on an alien mask.
There's a good view.
Well, there should be a stranded Connie out by you now.
Did you alt F4?
Huh?
Did you alt
Oh,
F4? Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the only one here. Someone's sitting on the
What?
couch. I just saw a backpack sticking through the couch.
Alright, let's
Yeah, so
do...
you float around out there, you'll be able to find the Connie that I just left. It's not that far from your ship.
Oh, that's what I get for screwing around. I got jumped in line. Of course, the bad thing is I went on a buying spree a couple of patches ago, bought most of the ships in the game that I was interested in, So now it's kind of a matter of what do I really want?
Ava, steady as she goes. Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
Standard
I don't really
impulse.
want the Phoenix.
What?
I don't really want it. Yeah, I don't really want it.
No, I mean,
What?
it's not a practical ship. None of the aside from the 600i, and I would still argue there's some really impractical things about the 600i.
Oh yeah, there are. It needs
The
love.
expedition version.
But the
Saber.
none of the luxury ships are practical in any way. None of them are. You buy it for fun. But this it's not like
Solo play.
the Constellation Andromeda is by far more practical for regular gameplay, and
Well, I had
the
the
Taurus is also really good for gameplay because cargo, right? And it's just about as good a fighter. The tractor beam is awesome. So
Yeah, like I
for,
like the Connie.
for medium ship, they're real good. Doesn't get much better than that for multi-role ships.
What?
Meh.
What?
Do I even want a Gladius?
Okay.
The
Really?
Connie? Corsair? Would you say?
The Connie?
What ship? Oh yeah.
I'm the Corsair too. I mean, it's not quite. It's slightly different in terms of multi-role, but it's still a good cargo ship. I would say the Corsair is slightly better than a Constellation Andromeda. Maybe not as good. Maybe a tie with the Taurus, just because it has a good cargo hold.
It's 1.4 for a black right now.
I watched this guy Ferrister on YouTube. He
Yeah.
does a lot of comparisons and
Mhm.
shit about the ships. And you know who he is?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like
Mhm.
the way he does the format on the ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the Corsair and the Connie are neck and neck in almost every way.
Yep. Very similar.
The Corsair is like 8 miles faster, top speed.
Yeah, it just has like way more damage per second.
Yeah.
But the both of them can do ERTs and stuff just fine. Like no problem in either one. Style-wise, I still kind of like the Andromeda a little bit better, but I could do ERTs better. Still better in the Corsair. Oh, that's not where I'm
Yeah,
going.
the Andromeda's got a fat ass. It really does. She likes to go nose up a lot. But once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
You
I mean
gotta
they
take it slow.
both drive like a school bus.
Well, that's
I
not too
like
bad.
it,
I
though.
got about everything I want, and I'm still at 52 million.
All right.
The only thing I
Well,
don't really
I
have is a
even
Carrack, and I'm
have-
like, meh.
Bro, I was just about to say, yo, if I had any of that money, bro, I would have my freaking Carrack.
I'm at 84, almost 85 million now.
Are you watching my screen right now?
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, take a look at this list.
I'm at like 4 million. Yeah. I'll get there one day.
Say Eclipse, Hammerhead, Reclaimer, Redeemer, Retaliator, Saber, Vanguard, Harbinger, Sentinel now, Arrow, which I don't even care for the Arrow much. Both Pisces, the Rescue and Expedition, a Ghost, Hornet Ghost, the Lightning, the Hawk, Hurricane, Valkyrie, Cartual, MPUV Cargo, SRV, A2, Ion Inferno, the C2, the M2, the MSR, the Buck, Cat, Corsair now, Cuddy Blue, Cuddy Red, Herald, Vulture, the Prowler, the Merlin, the Archimedes, Freemax, Tulsi, Prospector, the Gemini, Fury LX. Well, 2 of those were Buddy. Razor LX, which is fun for racing and jumping around to the different tracks. The 325A, the 400i, 600i, 85X, 890, an Aura LM, which came from nowhere. I had an Andromeda, one patch, it disappeared, and the Aurora showed up. I'm not sure how that's fair, but okay. The Taurus, Scorpius. I mean, that's my list, and most all of them are bought in store or in game. I mean, so I mean but it also gets kind of annoying because when you get in there, now you got to try to remember about how far down is the origin. About yay-ish.
Yeah, I wish they put a search at the top so you could just type the name of the ship. That would make me happy. But, you know, after they get the nav thing in there, they'll eventually revisit some of this other stuff too. They're doing that for inventory and, not inventory, store inventory. So hopefully they'll do that for ships.
Take it back.
You know, that way you could just be like, I feel like an Origin ship today. You could just type in Origin. Or, you know, I feel like a Drake today. Or you could just say, take me right to a Fury.
It's not quite as bad as Ollie's list. I've seen when he's scrolling through his stuff, and he has like 10 times what I got. A lot of it's been paid for, too.
So I don't know if it's a key or not, but today, when I was sitting in the claw seat, I accidentally pressed my quantum button on my left joystick, and it brought the claw in and made everything quiet.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know, and so I'm like, what did I just do? You know, because it brought the claw in and it made everything quiet, and I got out of the seat and I'm not hearing any noise, and I'm like, it was the quantum. That's what I did, and so yeah, I've been doing that ever since. I'm kind of scared to find out how much the rest of these ships are going to cost me, but I'm going to try and pour in another 10-20 million this weekend. See how that goes.
And you gotta take the flask.
Yes, always taste the flask.
Although it's weird, it took me like 3 tries to put it in my hand, but hey.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Tracer, but the Corsair, when you first spawn it, it has a secret flask. All right, let's get these boxes going.
How weird they are there. They're just not showing up in the list.
I'm en route. I'm also got a coffee brewing.
Forgot about that. What is it? This one? Not that one. Fuck, what was that button? Well, it's unbound. Oh, over one. Missed it by one. I forgot which button on the VKB was the setup for the configuration.
Ah.
I gotta do something with that unbound button then.
I have so many buttons on my UKBs now, I don't even know what to do with them.
Right? So you double everything with modifiers.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh gosh, what do I do now?
Oh, duh, that makes sense. The M5s didn't show up because the wings were up.
Oh, yeah.
Just like with the Scorpius, they're disabled when the wings are folded.
Yep.
Makes sense.
I hate how these flip around sometimes. Oh, dang it.
Corsair always have 6900 quantum capacity?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I don't remember having
about
that
that.
much. I thought it had less.
Might have increased it slightly, since it is a Explorer.
Yeah. Well, that means I can put a military drive on it with no worries. Yeah, crossfield be just fine. Get that dumpers. Oh yeah, I put my ghoulish green on it too. That's the real reason why I need a Corsair, because I already have a paint for it. And the 86 I got down there.
So, stupid question. If you buy a paint or any of that cosmetic crap, right? It's a one-time deal? You can lose it anytime?
No.
If you buy it in-game, it usually stays with you, but I've had them disappear after patches. In-game, they're expensive, but if you buy them in the real money store, it's tied to your account. So even if it ever does disappear, a patch, it'll come back.
Yeah, it's just like any of the other equipment in game for the most part.
Okay.
So it'll stick around.
Yeah, because I was thinking about one of the armor sets, because I hate starting out naked.
Eh.
I
Nah.
wouldn't worry about it. You lose those things so easily, and just the bugs, it's better just to go ahead and make some money and just stock up with a bunch of store-bought crap.
Yep.
And that's if you just don't feel like raiding it from bunkers. I mean, you could raid pirate armor for free, get paid to do it, and just stock up with taking one or two SU crates down there with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tried to do that earlier, yo, and this bitch was hiding down there, and I didn't realize he was down there, and he waited for me to take out the big boss, and then he murked me, and then took the big boss. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Well, there was a player down there that did that?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Wow, I have not really had that kind of luck where I've ran into somebody just hiding in a bunker. Was that siege or in the bunker?
Huh?
Is that a bunker or siege?
No, it was a bunker.
You just had some bad luck on that one.
I had to do a defend the whatever crap, security guards or whatever was in there. So I just let the guards all die. And yeah, once all the guards were dead and shit, then I started running around freaking killing off what's left. And the second that I killed the heavy guard, yeah, I insta died. I'm like, what in the hell? And at that point in time, I already had the heavy guard on the elevator because I was about to go throw him on the ship. And as soon as I dropped his body on the elevator, boom, blacked out. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, yo, what the hell happened? And I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened. So whatever, I get back, yo, I jump in another ship and I fly back out there. I'm like my 325, so I get out there pretty quick. And yeah, the elevator's up and the body's gone. I'm like, yo, is somebody really sitting in the cut waiting for me to clear this out and then like capped me and stole my body? Because now the elevator's up. Like the elevator shouldn't even be up.
If someone else took the mission right afterwards, potentially it could have been done like that.
Yeah. They reset too, so.
Well, I went back down in the bunker and the bunker wasn't reset. All the guards and all the other equipment, all the boxes that I looted were all open and said closed, and all the guns and shit were still laying on the floor.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, my body was still laying in there too. I got my body, all my equipment was on my body, but the heavy gunner was gone. I'm like, and like, yeah, like I said, the elevator was back at the top. I'm like, okay.
Huh. Well, maybe someone did cap you.
Bro, the way, like, you had to see it. Yeah, the way it happened, yeah, dude, definitely somebody capped. Because there was nobody around me. There was no enemies. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Rook.
Rick, how's it going, man?
Hey, good. How are you?
Making copies.
Making copies? What are you copying?
Nothing. I'm just doing
Construction materials?
Just doing hammerhead missions.
Gotcha.
Getting ready to go.
3D printing.
Getting ready to do a shopping spree.
Nice.
Go for broke.
That's right.
Cash poor, ship rich.
That's the way to be. I'd be happier if I could. Go ahead.
Like I said, man, I can't wait till they bring out the bigger shit and incorporate so the little ships can't do shit to the big ships anymore. Like that's gonna be a big because all the little ships are obviously
destroy the fucking meta.
Yeah, armor's gonna be awesome. It'll be a lot more interesting. Who just did the really good Buzzcut Psycho? Just did a really good video last week about it's called Rock Paper Scissors Dynamite.
Yeah, I seen it.
It was a good video.
Yeah, I seen that.
Because you can see their rock paper scissoring all over the game, but the problem is that they don't always have all three of them yet, right?
Yep.
So, but I mean that's the way we want it. That's what's going to encourage, and I think they're going to do the same thing with, PvP and PvE and crafting, and they're going to end up tying all those things together, right? So if you want to be a cool pirate and have a cool pirate base, those crafters that you're preying on, you're going to have to make friends with some of them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're going to have a way of doing that. Otherwise, you're not going to have that cool stuff. So everything's going to drive player interactions one way or the other.
I mean, that's one of the things I like about the way the people that we have active in Assemble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've got our FPS guys, we've got guys and gals, we've got our, you know, dog fighters and our bounty hunters, and, you know, but we also have miners and cargo haulers, and, you know, I'm sure there'll be some base builders in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Ava, steady as she goes.
You know who bought a Galaxy, so.
Who's that?
Ava, steady as
Who
she
has
goes.
retirement money with nothing better to do?
It's true.
Come on, Ava. Ava, steady as she goes.
God love him.
Ava.
I mean, it's going to be paying off for everybody else, too, so, I mean, that's awesome.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
I mean,
Jesus.
it looks like it could be a fun ship to begin with. The Galaxy with just the way the turrets are
Standard
set up.
impulse.
I think it's, size 5 turrets or something like that?
Bro, I
Yep.
went to Galaxy and the Polaris. And there was another one from...
Perseus looks amazing to me.
Perseus, they all look cool.
Yeah.
Perseus having
The Idris.
2 turrets of size 7 duels. Oh my
Mhm.
god, that's going to be amazing.
I can't wait to fly in the Kraken when that comes out, too. That's going to be fun.
Somebody's going to give us an opportunity to do that.
Yep. I'm real excited for eventually when they have some of the better org tools for those ships too.
What was the Sentinel?
I'll be honest, I'm just kind of excited to see hangars.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be amazing.
I'm excited. I'm not sure I can pick a favorite 3.23 thing yet. You know, like I was excited about all of it.
I'll just take a 2024 thing. I'm not even going to take a 3.23 thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 24. If nothing else, it'll be 24 before things get working better.
Mm-hmm.
Things may get implemented in 23. 24 is when they'll actually start working right. Ish.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about just seeing the playability from January of 2023 to December of 2023.
Oh.
You know, if they have similar growth, which from January 2024 to December 2024, I mean, this really will be sort of a inflection set of years.
Mm-hmm. Well, the meshing as they get that going is because Tracer and I were talking about this earlier, like with player housing and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Like, you can't do that if you're going to be bouncing from server to server all the time. Like, we need big servers and a server that we all log into all the time, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that, like, players owning land and having bases is actually going to, like, otherwise, what are you going to do? You're going to have an org, two orgs that have, like, a little player-run village somewhere on a planet in the same spot. They both log into the same server. Who gets that? You can't have that. So you got to have, and it doesn't sound to me like they're going to make them instanced. So
Yeah.
you got to have big servers with thousands and thousands of players on them, and meshing's the way to do that, especially when we spread out among a few different systems, and the systems definitely makes it easier to do basic server meshing. But if they do the way that they're going to do server meshing, that won't even matter, right? So I'm hoping we get to. I mean, the best thing I could hope for is there's a North America server, there's a European server, there's an Australian server, and there's an Asian server, and that's it. But it might be slightly different than that. I mean, that's asking a lot, right? here's 300,000 players. Put them on a single instance together, right? I don't know. I don't know if that'll ever
Yeah, it might be
happen.
a little rough.
But, you know, maybe 50,000. Ava, all stop.
All stop.
I don't know. I'm having technical difficulties. Like, I'm out here. I've tracked you several times, and I can't find you.
Do you see me on the... Are you still in the party?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I'm looking at you right now. I
Okay.
can see your location. I can set a route.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I go back into my HUD, it doesn't show your ping anywhere, so I can't fast travel to you.
Yeah,
I can't.
select me in the nav map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So like zoom, you know, double click on Crusader, then find Yella.
Yeah, I'm looking at you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a route set on you
Yeah.
already.
Yep.
But
So
when
you
I go back into my regular HUD, I don't see you on.
cycle your
Quantum drive.
yeah, cycle your quantum, and if that doesn't work, get in and out of your chair. Those are about the only things that can help with that.
Alright, now it's saying my engines are overheating for some reason. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
You got enough quantum fuel?
I'm sitting out here in the astral field with you. Like, like I'm here. Like I said, I keep putting a marker on you, and you're not showing up on my HUD. I've shut my whatchamacallit off, turned it on several times, rerouted. I don't know what's going on.
I'll just
For
come to
whatever
you.
reason, you're not showing up.
I'll just come to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting frustrated.
Are you guys in the middle of munching? I can pick them up and bring them out there.
No, I just finished.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on 18 right now. Playing around with loadouts. I need to actually make a list of the things I'm lacking.
Like Coyote's flashcards,
Yeah, something like that.
his index
Or
cards.
maybe 21st century and use the spreadsheet. I gotta figure out how to get better at that, though.
Well, I mean, if you go into Urkel, you can just spit it out.
True.
You know, you can export it as a CSV and then drag that into any
Yep.
workshop, basically.
Yep.
Shit, I'm out 86s. Guess I'm going to dumpers after all.
We're assuming for 3.23, there's probably going to be a currency wipe, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Nope. They haven't said anything one way or the other, and anything could happen. But from what they've said before, if they don't have to wipe, they're not going to wipe.
Okay.
Like that's kind of their default stance is, yeah. Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
Standard
So
impulse.
basically, buy everything while it's cheap, is what you're saying?
Pretty much.
That is what I'm attempting to do here is make a little spreadsheet, figure out, which ships I don't have right now that I would like to have, and
my 85s too.
prioritize them. Probably,
Yeah.
the bigger ships, because
Sure.
those seem to be like maybe 2 to 3 times more. Little ships, so may actually go down in price. Medium ones will maybe be 2x, twice the.
Well, not that I, just to experience it, I did pick up a Hull C, and I'm like, well, maybe that's a good investment right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
using it right now, not so much. But yeah, I invested in it myself. I'd still love to use the damn thing as a hell of a loot vault.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, selling off of it is just as tedious.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the point of, following a reclaimer around and loading up a ton of boxes on it, but then again, where the hell are you going to go sell it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although,
Yes.
maybe not, because if you take the Hull C, and it's just, right now it's a matter of getting all the boxes off the fucking reclaimer. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because you could go down to a planet anyway, hit the admin or that, because you can dock. No, you can't. You cannot dock that
Right.
way. You got to hit cargo services to unload the fucking thing. That was the problem. If it doesn't have cargo services, like at the main ports, the space ports, you can't unload it. That was the problem.
That
It's
was the
like,
advantage.
sorry, we don't have the facilities for that ship, or blah blah blah, whatever the hell they're saying.
I mean,
Ava,
that's
I'll
the
stop.
advantage of the C2 and other spaceports, basically.
Ava, I'll stop.
All
And right
stop.
now, you make more money in the Herc than you do in the Hull C anyway.
Yeah.
You spend more to fill the damn thing, but you don't make as much. The
All right,
profit margin
Tracer,
is actually smaller.
hold up right next to you here.
It needs more love.
Yeah.
Don't know what the hell they're going to do for the Hull E. That's going to have to be inter-system. I mean, there's just no way.
I wonder if you'll be able to spawn those at the jump points. If there'll
Probably.
be pads big enough for jump points.
Oh yeah, there should be.
I mean, as big as it is, it's going to have to go in the capital ship forks, right?
Yeah.
It has a jump drive, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. It just has to go through the large. Well, it can't go through small ones. I think. So Tracer, are you over there still? Or are you? I'm right next to you.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
I'm looking for the airlock.
On your ship or mine?
I'm about to come aboard yours.
Okay. Yeah, they're lighted up, just before the butt. You can see them towards the top. Oh, there, you got it.
Well, I'm to go, I guess, call in all the rest of my ships.
Right, I'm gonna grab another mission here. Hammerhead cleanup. Sharing? Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
Standard impulse.
Alright, we're jumping. It's right over here by this giant asteroid. Is he on the other side of this asteroid? Yep, looks like it. There's one big mamma jamma.
Hell yeah. Remind me of the movie Armageddon.
Yep.
I just expect Aerosmith to start coming out singing.
There she blows.
Still not seeing her. Oh. Yeah.
Doing these hammerhead missions,
Oh.
getting the flow, and it's nice and peaceful.
Yep.
Show me the money. Show it to me. Do it. Just scan it, or is this start breaking?
Nope, we're just gonna break it when we get up there.
Yeah, there's not usually any cargo on those. And for the time it takes, you might as well just go ahead and crack it. Scraping just takes too damn long. You make more per SCU, but the time-wise, it's faster to just crack it and move on to the next one. I'm sure they didn't plan that out very well.
Ava, all stop.
I'm sure they didn't pay anyone saying screw RMC.
Ava,
I'm gonna
all
go
stop.
and just crack it all.
All stop.
Nope. But that's one of the reasons why they made it very lucrative. So people will go and exploit the hell out of whatever they're gonna exploit, and then they'll patch it later. We were just talking about all this shit earlier. Yeah. And don't expect for shit to be this lucrative for forever.
No, it always gets changed.
Yeah, they're
Hey, bud.
yeah. So Tracer, when you're done,
Yeah.
when this gets fairy dusted, hit hit your quantum button or B, and it will magically, for some reason, at least on my setup, it turns everything off perfectly for the claw.
Okay.
I'm interested to find out if it's just me or if other people works for other people.
B?
Yeah,
That's
B.
right.
B. B as in boy. I think maybe we could do one or two more of these. Oh no, we do probably 3 more, but I might not have time. 109. Yep. Perfect. All right, let's go to the back and start moving some of these around.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and hit B and see what happens to the claw. Ah! Fucking A, that's awesome.
Oh, we know how to shut that bitch off.
So there are no audio bugs when we do it that way. So that is just friggin' awesome. Last night, it was so loud I couldn't hear anyone when I was in the cockpit. I had to F4 to hear anyone talk on Discord.
The claw noise is delightful.
And I know they've got a lot of ambient sound to work on, because they've said as much. But even if they just put something in the game that let me turn them down, just that part, you know.
A little more minutia when it comes to some of the audio would be great.
Yep.
I think there's only like 4 things that you can adjust.
And the funny thing is, the announcement voices fall under sound effects.
Yeah.
I wish you'd just turn that down separately.
All right. So, Tracer, what we need to do?
Down to the other floor.
Yeah.
Look down below. How bad is that?
It hasn't hardly been filled at all. So what I was thinking about doing is there's 3 boxes in the salvage hold that you can move down there, and I'll start popping more boxes after you're down there. Then I'll put a few on the elevator too to go into cargo hold.
I didn't save. Damn it.
Auto ping. Love it. How's everybody doing on cash? Okay.
Yeah, still like 52. Nope, 50. Bought more shit.
Good. How's the org bank looking?
I'm at about 85 right now.
Okay.
So dang it.
Let's land the penguin.
All right. You got those 3 cleared out? I can send 3 more down.
Yeah. Go for it.
Bombs away.
It's a whole different ship, man. It's a whole different ship.
So,
Guess I didn't need to buy any more M7s. Now I have 13 in surplus.
I just started buying things 10 and 20 at a time for like my favorite things.
Pretty much. They end up disappearing in patches half the time anyway.
I've yet to have that happen to me, but I'll take your word for it.
All too often. Hell, like I said, my favorite one so far has been when I had a Andromeda disappear and get an Aurora in exchange. I don't know how that works out. But,
I would have been so pissed.
I mean, it's just in-game bought, and I have plenty of money, so it's not like it's really hurts me. It's just kind of like confusing and frustrating. Other than that, it's like, whatever. Weird shit will happen. It's an alpha. Let's see, 85s and the wings. Since I don't have all XJ3s, I don't have enough. I'll put a Panther in XJ3 just to have a little bit of laser punch when I run out of ammo.
The fun task of calling all my ships to a station I don't normally use.
It's a lot of missiles. Four racks of 8 Task Force 1s.
Nice.
Not as good as if you do that with the Hammerhead. You can put 8 racks of 8. Yeah, 64 size 1 missiles that the pilot actually can control. So you could be a harassing asshole.
Yep.
I think that's what I was doing when we were doing the snowbird event. I was just firing missiles left and right, harassing the shit out of them. Alright, what's was there? Oh yeah, I need frickin' Atlas drives too. Saber.
Let's not put that here.
Got more?
Yep, I'll send 3 more down. One. Two. Three.
I'll send down another one. Now it's gonna be a pain.
Right, I'm gonna take the elevator and load these down on the cargo deck. I was thinking about doing the loading slightly differently. Because when they're on the cargo deck, they don't count against the entity limit. You know, when they're actually on like the and the 16s don't fit on the cargo grid. But if I did like a bunch of 8s, then I could probably fit, you know, a few extra 16s elsewhere. Potentially. Oh god. Oh god. Buried alive.
You guys see that video I posted a couple weeks back where it was 2 caterpillars with 2 different orgs doing cross-ship combat, kind of like the old pirate ships doing broadsides?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I know somebody's got a caterpillar.
Well, we knew at least 2 people that got caterpillars. Oh, that's why I can't get out. Stupid chains.
Well, I had the paint because it was in the pack, so I had to get the cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, man. Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Well, that's trippy. The Panthers on the Saber just kind of like jiggle around as I'm rotating the model.
My struggle with swapping out weapons is understanding what's in Group 1 and what's in Group 2.
Well,
It's not in 2, it's in 1.
it
Or 1 and 0, really, but...
it doesn't matter because you can change them all anyways. And it seems to put it in a different order half the time I do it. No matter what I do. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to head down to Orson to sell. So I gotta take my daughter to lessons here at 2 o'clock. I don't want a time crunch.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I'm out of 76s again.
Buy out the entire store, man. Buy out the entire store. What are you doing?
Pretty much.
I do that sometimes. I'm like, okay, I probably need 10 or 12 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be there one day soon. Hopefully.
Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
Standard impulse.
Did I see Star Citizen Midwest is trying to get another bar citizen together?
Oh, I haven't checked their Discord in a while, but yeah, that would be cool. That'd be awesome.
Well, because apparently Two Fools closed.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they're trying to find another spot.
Where's a good spot we can suggest? Alright, jumping to Seraphim. Maybe?
Possibly. High probability. Oh no, mistakes were made.
And it was at this moment you realized you done fucked up.
Alright. Usually about the time you started quantum jump and realized, wow, that planet's coming up really fast.
Pretty much.
Hey, every time it finishes calibrating, it just deselects it. So we're gonna go to the Comray instead.
Alright, oops. Here too.
Oh.
Thank you.
That reminds me. I bought too many missiles. It's still calculating my inventory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 56% at Area 18 right now.
We-
I
At one
feel
point,
ya.
I was at like high 80s. I think I even almost filled up a station once. Because the freaking missiles take up so much space.
Thank you, Ramp, for flattening me. Alright, I'm coming around on the Avenger Titan.
Love that shit. Alright. I just did a weird thing. And I still don't understand what's going on. So. Navigation is definitely wonky on this server.
Coffee, the nectar of God.
Yes, I've had quite a few of them with some coconut oil in it today. It's fantastic.
Coconut oil, eh?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I freaking gave up white sugar a while ago, almost a year now.
Yeah, I don't
Coconut oil sounds good.
I don't eat any carbs anymore, really.
I mean, I'm skinny, so
Uh-huh. Even if I was skinny, I wouldn't be eating carbs. Where the heck? Gosh darn it.
I mean, it's 2024, so pretty much everything's bad for you now. Even so-called freaking health food.
Well, if it's called a health food, it's definitely unhealthy.
yeah. It's how 24.
The louder they say it's a superfood, the more I know it's a bunch of bullshit.
I have been authorized to scan your
Oh yeah, scan my vehicle. Go ahead.
Please hold your vehicle.
I cannot find Sarah. Or
Yeah, I should have mentioned that was a wanted fugitive.
I can't find any.
Yo, so that's actually a good question.
You're clear to proceed.
So what would happen if, like, yo, I was in the ship and you got scanned and I had a warrant? Would they like,
yeah.
rip my ass out of your ship?
Yeah, well, if you had a warrant, I'd be red. There'd be bounty hunters and stuff after they'd shoot
They
us.
go after the whole ship.
Yeah, one bad egg turns the whole ship red.
You're a fucking harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay, I get it.
All right, so Orison doesn't exist. There is no Orison on this map. I'm gonna have to see if I can select it this way. I'm. I can't wait for the new map. There it is. But, you know, didn't show up on the map until I selected it in the nav map. God bless me.
Yeah, I told you I was having all kinds of issues so far today. I couldn't find you. Your icon wouldn't pop up. Even though I could see you instead of a point to you, I just couldn't jump to you. Shit was frustrating. Crappity crap. You coming back on tonight or?
Oh yeah, I'll be on later. Sure. Just gotta run my daughter around a little bit this afternoon and make dinner and stuff. I'll be on for
Being an adult and shit.
yeah, you know.
It's overrated.
As long as I get to blow things up in space for a couple hours a day, I'll adult all I need to.
Fair enough.
We've been adulting a lot this week though, because our dog got real sick. So that has not been fun, but she's made great progress. So from basically death's door last Sunday to eating on her own at least part of the day now. So of course we're feeding her cube steaks. You know, you really got to get the best food in front of her nose for her to do it. But like, we're giving her like all this. She got lepro, which is a bacterial infection, and it could like destroy their kidney and liver. Her kidneys are fine, which is good. Her liver function was pretty bad. She had like ridiculously high white blood cell count. So we're giving her 500. Yeah, go ahead.
You want to know some really important information?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, whatever. I know some stuff about some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the things that I preach about a lot is natural turpentine. Right. This without going off on too much of a tangent, this reality has been inverted. So things that are deemed medicine actually are do more harm to you than anything else, and things that are deemed poison are actually the adverse effect.
Okay.
If you do some research in Canada, Canada actually had a fungus outbreak during the 1800s, late 1800s, killed some 3,000 people
Mm-hmm.
in a matter of a month. What they ultimately decided to use to cure it was turpentine.
Okay.
Uh, Turpentine, I don't like that name because everybody associates that with poison, obviously, but you can look for the same thing. It's called 100% gum spirits.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a manufacturer that's in Georgia, in the United States, Georgia, called Diamond G. You can get a small bottle gum spirits right from them. Now, I've done a lot of research with the turpentine, and it like insta cures any infection on anybody, and if you use it the right way, it's non-lethal. I've treated cats, dogs, little kids, tooth infections, lung infections, you name it.
I'll have to check
this
that
thing-
out. I'm my next door neighbor's my vet, so she might kill me. But I'll check it out.
Well, here's the thing that you got to take into consideration, right? Doctors, mechanics, vets, dentists, they don't get paid if they cure you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm right there with you, man. I'm a keto carnivore guy, right? So I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
The
she's gonna be mad.
the medical system's
thing.
not meant to make you healthy. It's meant to make you a lifelong patient. So I get that.
Right. So with that being said, knowledge is power, right? And the
Mhm.
reason why this information was suppressed is because with a cooking pot in a pine tree, you could literally make the shit yourself. So you wouldn't need elaborate hospitals and all these pseudo manufacturing bullshits. You could literally go out to your backyard, fill like you would whiskey. So if you don't know how to, you would do the same process. You'd get a bunch of sap. You would put 2 to 1, so 1 part sap, 2 parts water. You boil it. You collect the runoff. And the runoff will come in 2 parts. 1 part will be water, and 1 part will be oil. You let some time for it to separate, and what you have is raw turpentine, gum spirits. Drop or 2 on a tooth infection will insta-kill the infection. I mean, you have to clean it out, make sure there's no debris and shit in there. But
Ava, final approach.
Approach
Insta-kill
protocols
tooth infection.
engaged.
Hey, Pine Sol, man.
Power to shields and engines.
I mean,
Standard
there was a
impulse.
reason why that was a
you
thing,
now have the con.
right? There was a reason why that was a thing.
Is that my... Yes, fantastic. Okay.
Now, this information is actually really important because 2 things can happen in this reality. That you're knocking on death's door and nothing in the medical profession will do anything for you. One is a fungus outbreak. So if for whatever reason, which is a scary thought too, because you got that TV series, The Last of Us, the video game, which is a zombie apocalypse due to fungus.
Damn
Right?
mushrooms.
So if Canada already had a fungus outbreak, they was able to kill off some people, right? If you get a fungus, there's nothing the medical profession's gonna do for you.
Well,
so if you don't know this information, you're basically knocking on death's door. I mean, they'll give you a blood transfusion, but none of their antibiotics or whatever crap they're gonna give you is gonna kill off.
Yeah,
And the second thing,
there are some antifungals, but yeah, I know people that have died from fungus.
not if it gets
infection.
up around the brain.
Right, exactly.
Right,
If
because
it breaks
if
your
it get- if it
blood-brain
gets
barrier, then you're pretty much toast.
Correct.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
And that's what happened to my
Which
friend.
leads me into the
Mhm.
second part of it. If you get a bloodborne parasite, again, it gets in the blood and gets up
Mhm.
somehow into the brain. Yeah, you're on a long, excruciating well, maybe not excruciating, but you're on a long, drawn out, delirious death. Right? You just sit in there and eat your brain until there's nothing left. Unless you know about turpentine. Turpentine is literally the only thing in this reality that will get up past the blood-brain barrier. And salt. Salt is the other thing that gets up into the brain. That's why they don't want you eating salt, right? And that's why they iodized your salt, right? They took away the properties of the salt, right? The minerals and all the shit. Yeah, the salt gets in your blood and it cleans out the brain. That's why they don't want you eating salt. I'm not saying OD on it and freaking start licking salt blocks.
Well, I eat as much salt as I feel like. So.
I love my garlic salt.
Bro, I'm heavy on the salt. I love salt.
Yeah, no, we eat as much salt as we feel like because the low carb stuff. You actually need a lot more salt in your diet.
Yep. But that's why they tell you, whatchamacallit.
Well, I got 40 acres full of pine trees, man, so I'm golden.
Bro, the things I would be doing, well, pine is freaking, well, first of all, it's lumber, right? The resin from it is actually really useful in survival situations.
Oh yeah, I know. I do a lot of bushcrafting and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, so you know the difference between resin and
Fatwood.
rosin.
Yep, I got fatwood, and we make fatwood up on our property. And
yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, man. Shit, all you need is a couple maple trees and you're set.
Yeah, we don't have any maples up there. It's all jack pine, white pine, red oak, white oak, birch.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, elevators always make people glitch out.
Mhm.
Like
Certain ones,
reaching through the floor and shit.
certain ones do too. Yep.
I don't know where the hell's there we go. Yeah, I can't wait to get the joysticks.
Which ones did
I'm
you
actually
get?
gonna-
Which ones did you order?
Well, see, that's the thing. Obviously, right now funds are kind of tight, so I'm not gonna get the ones that obviously I really want. I'm probably gonna get the cheapest of the cheap, like $20-$30 ones.
Yeah, get the Logitech Extreme 3D Pros. They're fine. You'll be able to use them for quite a while.
It might be. Well, there was a that I was looking at on Amazon. All right, where the hell's Al?
Where's the what?
Follow you.
Yeah, all the way down.
Following you.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously I did a lot of research and crap on them. Everybody's swearing by Thrustmasters for obvious reasons. They're just the best of the best.
I like Thrustmasters until I didn't, because their switch, like the Z-axis is the one that bit me. It grinds itself down, creates debris, then you gotta yank the whole damn stick apart, fix it, clean it out and all that, and then like 3 months later you gotta do it again.
Yeah.
So those are going to my kids, and I bought VKBs.
Yep. VKBs are the long-term joystick, and I personally, I mean, the Thrustmasters are okay, but they're like kind of expensive for the fact that they're gonna break down.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, I would just get the Logitechs, because they're like you can get 2 Logitechs for the price of a single Thrustmaster. They're gonna break too, but they have more buttons.
Yeah.
And they're cheaper, and they're if you're gonna get a joystick long term, you're gonna spend money on it. Get a VKB.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah,
to the
like I said,
Influx
it's
vehicle
good.
retrieval system.
The whole endeavor would be obviously be just like everybody else, you know, a step up
Goodbye.
process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody's gonna go balls in right from jump.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna have to get off because I gotta take my daughter to her lesson. I'll sell this later. I'll send you a chunk.
Okay.
And I'll be on later tonight, probably around 6, 7 o'clock, something like that after dinner.
Yeah, man.